Catch this. Hey, what up, everybody? What up, everybody? Sorry, trying to fix my mic, get my mic right real quick. Welcome on in to another episode of King's Court. I'm your man, King Real, joined once again by my guy, Jmoney. What's up, Jay?
What's up, man? Appreciate everybody for watching. You know what I'm saying? Whether you are watching a replay or watching it live, I appreciate all the support from everybody that I asked, you know what I'm saying, to watch the show. I appreciate the support.
For sure. Me as well, man. Everybody welcome on in, man. We got a bunch of games starting at 5 o'clock, but we got one getting ready to start at 10 minutes, Jay. So we could welcome the chat in just a second. And, you know what I mean, just get down to capping and breaking down these games for us real quick, man. Jazz, first game of the day, man. Jazz has made a nice little trade, too. I don't consider it nice. They would have picked up Kyle Korver. I don't know what you think about that. Obviously, he's not playing tonight. They got rid of Alex Burks. They gave up Burks and 2 second-round draft picks for Korver. I don't understand that. Korver's 37 years old, man. Before we cap the game, any thoughts on Korver joining the Jazz?
I mean, it's going to add some three-point shooting to them. I mean, which they kind of need that. But we've saw the Jazz with this same team pretty much, you know what I'm saying, be scoring like 120-some points. So 120, 130 points. So, I mean, I don't know if I would have gave up Burks for Korver, especially at this point in time. I feel like Korver would have went to a serious championship contending team. Like right now, I'm not saying the Jazz aren't, but I feel like there's other teams that feel that's missing like one piece, you know what I'm saying, or one three-point shooter away, or like we really thought that Korver was going to go back to the 76ers. You know what I'm saying? They need three-point shooting. They need, you know what I'm saying, a shooter or whatever. They need people. They need more depth. He used to play for the 76ers. Me personally, that would have been a perfect trade, man. I mean, we was talking yesterday about me being a GM and stuff. Come on, man. Who's going to tell me they wouldn't want to see Korver go back to 76ers? You know what I'm saying? Let alone that they need him, but he would be going back to his old team. Come on, man. You can't tell me that wouldn't be nice. But, I mean, it ain't a bad fit for him in the Jazz. But me personally, I'm not giving up Burks. And if I am, I'm definitely not giving up 2 picks along with it. So, I mean, especially with the age, I don't think that's a good – me personally, I don't think it's a good trade.
Either not for its age. And, yeah, he did play there. He played there, 2006 or 2007 or something, like 3 years over there in Utah. It would have been better for him to go back to Philadelphia. I think Philadelphia could have definitely used the depth, but they don't really have too much they can move over there in Philly. But on this game right here, man, both of these teams play better away from home. The Brooklyn's 1-5 straight up in their last 6 games at home. Jazz are 7-6 away, and they 2-6 in Utah. You know what I mean? They're a better away team than they are a home team. This Jazz ball club right here. I know Brooklyn been playing okay. Well, we thought they were going to play okay. They lost their last 3 games. They lost to Philly, Minnesota, and Dallas. Jazz is obviously a better team than Dallas to me, you know what I mean, and Dallas is. And Minnesota, you know what I mean, we'll touch on it in a little bit. I see some key stats that jumped out on me recently since they traded Butler. But I like Jazz in this spot, man. I jumped on the Jazz first quarter and full game over here. I think the Jazz should be able to bounce back and get some wins, man. Like I said, they lost 4 of their last 5 games. They only beat Sacramento, and that was a revenge spot because Sacramento had beat them, you know what I mean, so in Utah. So I like Jazz tonight, man, to come through. And Mitchell's he's nothing on the injury report about him today. He's back. He's feeling fine. So give me Jazz first quarter and full game.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see how you could not like the Jazz here. I mean, I know that the Nets have lost 3 straight. At some point, they're going to want to get back on the winning, you know what I'm saying? They're going to want to get back winning, but I don't think it's going to be tonight, man, especially you got the Jazz. Then they came off this 121-88 whooping. Boy, I'm talking about them boys got the brakes beat off them boys. So, you know what I'm saying? They're going to come out pretty pissed off tonight. I know they hadn't been playing too well, but like you said, I mean, they've been playing good, good teams. And then their revenge spot versus the Kings really showed something to me. If they had lost to them again real quick, they would have I'm like, okay, the Jazz need to do something. So I mean, they won that one, then came back home and then lost to Indiana with Oladipo. I mean, it was a pretty bad loss. So I mean, they better get it going tonight. We know they're a better team than they've been playing. I don't know what's going on, but like you say, they have been playing better on the road. Which is crazy because they have such a good home court advantage. You know what I'm saying? When those teams are playing in high altitude, they got that's a pretty good home court advantage. So they usually can exploit that pretty well, Denver and Utah. So I definitely took Jazz in this game.
Yeah, Jazz is the play for me. The first quarter, like I said, I'm on first quarter and first half. Yesterday was a better day for me too, Jmoney, man. The past few days, yesterday was nice. I think the only L's I really took yesterday was that first quarter and first half Raptors. They managed to pull that game out, like we talked about a little bit at one that game. And that Suns, we lost the Suns yesterday, money line, but that was a money line worth taking yesterday, if you ask me, in my opinion. This Jazz team, if I was looking at a dog to win, I don't think the Nets would be that dog today for me. I just don't see how the Nets get up. Like I said, they dropped their last three, starting to show. Teams are starting to scout them a little bit now without they starting to make and LeVert being over there anymore. So yeah, I mean, I'm heavy on this Jazz team tonight. Not heavy on this Jazz team, but I really like this Jazz team tonight. Laid a simple unit on them. First half, I bet a half. I mean, first quarter, I bet a half a unit. Full game, I bet a unit. So I'm on Jazz tonight. Anybody in the chat on it as well? I see. First quarter cashing, yes, sir. First quarter cashing. What's up, Cinnamon Rock? What's up, Robert? What's up, Ace? What's up, Eric? What's up, Gorilla Fit? What's up, Barrio? If I'm saying your name right. What's up, Robert? Von Polo. Welcome, everybody. Ron Watts, Ron into the chat, man. Yeah, so the first play of the day on King's Court for me and Jmoney, we both agree on this spot right here, man, is the Jazz minus 3.5. That's the play. It was at -3 earlier. I mean, you could buy the hook, but I still think it's fine at the 3.5. I think the Jazz should be able to easily get a 6-7 point win tonight over this Nets team.
Right, yeah, and the Korver trade definitely would. I mean, if anything, pump them up, even though he's not playing. At least that's gonna let them know, okay, look, at least we made some type of little trade. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to switch stuff up or something, get back on back to winning ways. You know what I'm saying? The GM at least got faith into him that they're gonna try to make a deep run to the playoffs. So a lot of times a mid-season trade like that, you know what I'm saying, or early season trade, whatever you want to call it, can actually, you know what I'm saying, put a spark into a team. You see what happened with Philadelphia, which that was a pretty big player, but still, I mean, the Jazz, they got to do something, man, because they're a lot better team than they have been playing. And so they're going to have Donovan Mitchell back tonight. You know what I'm saying? That's a big thing. If they didn't have him, I probably wouldn't be on it. But since Mitchell is in tonight, then, yeah, give him to me. Give me the Jazz versus Nets. I see Luis in the chat. First of all, everybody in the chat, man. Appreciate everybody watching. You know what I'm saying? Luis, he say, dope T-shirt, J1. You know, man, I'm always ready for the Jordan team, man. It's always. I got this shirt in every color, man. I had to.
Yeah, I think Jmoney Jordan. I think even when you came up here to Vegas and we kicked it, you was in some Jordan something. You know what I mean? Something was Jordan on you, bro. So, yeah, you really bet your J's life, man. You getting them car cords next week?
No, I ain't getting them Concords, man. Y'all they can miss me with the whole 45 on the back. But to be honest with you, I got too many shoes already for me to be buying new pairs. I mean, I'll get a pair every now and then, but I really got too many already. It'd be taking me like 30 minutes to figure out which shoes I'm gonna wear for the day. So you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to have too many of them.
Can never have too many shoes. No, you can't, because I had one point in my life, I had way too many shoes. But I want to thank my little brother for coming over to my grandma's house. And I used to have my Mavs shoes over there and stealing a pair of shoes every day when he felt like just putting on some of my shoes. I never saw him again. So thank you, little brother, if you're watching. Thank you, Brandon, for taking all my shoes and putting me back down to square one where I had to go buy some more shoes all over again. But, you know, it is what it is. But let's jump on in, man. We got more games getting ready to pop up. And what's the name? So I see you, Jmoney, with your Twitter bag in the corner. Nice, and he like your Twitter handle in the corner, man. That's real smooth. He said, real smooth, man.
Yeah. My lady hooked it up, man. So I got to give the credit to her on that one. That wasn't me. That was her idea. So she hit me with a bunch of genius stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate her for that.
Yeah. And, real quick, Jmoney, I know today this is a spot for us that we both liked already off top in this game. What do you think about it, man? The Hornets started off pretty slow this first quarter. The first quarter was -4.5 Hornets. I started taking, but I backed off of it. My wife suggested I take the Hawks +4.5, but I didn't listen to her either. Hornets should come back, like you said. These legs should get tired for this Hawks team out here, right?
Yeah. Yeah, what's it? I know you already know what you finna say. What's up with some live in play? I already know what you about to say.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I was already looking, man. You can get Hawks right now. I mean, Hornets right now -6.5. Everybody, I think Hornets still win this game. -6.5 is a great spot. Maybe it's at 5.5 right now. Hornets -5.5. If you ask me, is a key play in play.
Shit, I should have waited, man. Shit, I'm over here sitting over here with 11.5, 12. You know what I'm saying? I should have waited. 5.5, 6.5 look real juicy. I still hope they come out and blow them out in the second half. If they can weather this storm at first and even go up at halftime by 4 or 5 points, it's gonna get ugly in the second half. So I mean, Atlanta better hope that they retain this lead and hope that they stay on them. But once they start missing them jump shots, and them legs start getting tired, it's gonna be over. It's gonna get pretty ugly. I feel like so. You grab a 5.5, 6.5 right now. If I was you, I'd jump on that. If it don't end up cashing, you come holler at me, man. The hate mail come to me. But 5.5, 6.5 with the Hornets, hop on it right now.
But yeah. What's up, Brooke Jordan? How you doing, Brooke? And what's up, Moses and Patrick? Welcome on in everybody. Campsite Killer, my guy, Campsite CK, and Anthony. Welcome on in, everybody, and Ralph. Yeah, no, I think it's a perfect spot, man. At 5.5 right now, 6.5 is a perfect spot. I like that as an in-play bet right now. I still think the Hornets come out and win and cover that spread of 12 tonight for us. So you get them at 5.5 early. That's great. They went all the way back up now to 8.5. So you caught the 5.5. Yeah, that's a great bet. Also in the Philadelphia game, I did take first quarter over 59.5, and that shit cashed with no problem. Right now, the Knicks are at plus 19.5. Philly seems they don't have depth on the bench if you guys watch these Philly games. So right now with the Knicks being down 20, try to see you guys to get the Knicks maybe 26, 25 if they come up there around that early and jump on the Knicks plus some 25, 26, somewhere around there. They're going the 76 is going to lose his lead. The Knicks should be able to cut it down to at least 14, 13, maybe before half, or I don't see them winning this game by 30 points. You know what I mean? So I like the Knicks plus 25.5 plus whatever you get from there it's a nice play on the Knicks tonight.
Yep, and then those two plays. Y'all watched the show yesterday. It was two plays that I was recommending today. I know one of them was the Hornets. They ain't looking too well right now. The game ain't over. Anything happen? I know they ain't gonna lose the damn game. I mean, I don't know if they're gonna cover 12. But the other play was the over in the Knicks in Philadelphia game. I mean, the Philly got down there 50 points already, and they still got like 9-10 minutes to play in the second quarter. So I mean, that one it's looking like it's gonna fly over the total.
No doubt. And this next game, man, let's just watch this game real quick because it's getting ready to start in a little while. So we got what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 5 games come on in a minute at 5 o'clock. So let's jump on in, man. I know that's what the people came here for. That's what they want to see, man. Pelicans at home, 8-2. On the other hand, the Pelicans are 1-9 in their last 10 games versus the Wizards, man. Washington is 2-16 in their last 18 road games. Bill's auditioning right now, bro. If you ask me, Bradley Bill's out here auditioning for other ball clubs. You know what I mean? I'm hearing news about him going to the Lakers. I even heard Bradley Bill maybe possibly joining the Blazers. You know what I mean? I've heard Bradley Bill talks a few different teams right now, and Bradley Bill is out here. Yeah, Bradley Bill's out here right now auditioning for teams. Both of these teams need to win right now. Wizards need to win. The Pelicans definitely desperately need to win. I'm just concerned on this game. Like I said, they 1-9 in their last games playing against Washington Wizards. The Pelicans' defense has not been there for me right now this year at all. Their defense is just lacking. I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't know if it's Randall. Like, Randall doesn't really play defense for me. He didn't play nothing in L.A., really. And when Randall has a ball in his hands, man, it looks weird, if you ask me. Like, he doesn't look for other players. And I think that's becoming a problem over there, too, for his ball club. Peyton is not out there with his defense and his presence. I'm a little concerned in this game tonight, man, but I just cannot put any money on the Wizards team. I don't trust this Wizards team that doesn't play any defense at all. His total is sitting at 242. It's high as hell if you ask me in this game. But both of these teams don't really play defense, man. Your thoughts on this game? I am leading Pelicans though, -6.
Yeah, no, I'm on the Pelicans in this one, man. I know you know me, man. Revenge spot. You can call me Revenge Jmoney, man. But if it's like a quick revenge game like that, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to be on the team that just lost. You know what I'm saying? So the Pelicans, they just lost 4 games in a row. They just lost to Washington, you know what I'm saying, 2 games ago, which they didn't have Anthony Davis in that game. And to be honest with you, they were still up. The Wizards just took over pretty much like midway through the third quarter in that game and then built a little lead and then ended up winning by 10. But that was really a close game, you know what I'm saying? This was without Anthony Davis. So it does scare you that they've been so poor against Washington lately. I mean, Washington has covered like 9 straight, you know what I'm saying, in the series, just like consecutive, 8 straight. So, I mean, that's pretty tough. But I think the Pelicans know what they have to do in this game. They started Tim Frazier tonight, you know what I'm saying? So they get a little bit more on the ball defense on the guards. And if you look at Tim Frazier play, he picks guards up in the backcourt. I'm talking about as soon as they get the ball, he in their face. He's something like a Patrick Beverly. So he's a real pesky defender, you know what I'm saying? So I think whoever he's sticking is going to have a tad bit of an off night. I guarantee you that. So then you got Anthony Davis in this game. I like the Pelicans. They've lost 4 straight. You know what I'm saying? And then they lost their game versus Boston. Me and you thought that they were probably going to get it done that night. So if not then, I think against this Wizards team, if they don't play defense against the Pelicans, they're going to blow them out. So the Pelicans, they'll run up and down the court with you too. That's why this total is so high. But I don't see how you don't. I mean, well, I see how you not, but I can't bet on the Wizards here, not on the road. I know they're auditioning stuff, but at some point they can cause you to play selfish ball if you're auditioning for another team. You know, you don't want to pass, get assists. You just want to pile up points, and that won't be good tonight on the road. If you got a lead, you can do that, but not when you're really trying to win a game. You got to play team ball. I like the Pelicans tonight, -6.5.
Yeah, you made a great point about Frazier, man. He's going to press you the whole way down the court, and you comparison to Bradley from the Beverly, you said, right? Beverly from the Clippers is remarkable, bro. That's the same type of defense, bro. They're going to press you the whole way down court. They're going to be in your face the whole time. Now, I don't know why the Pelicans haven't been letting Frazier go out there and play. I was wondering the same thing before. So for them putting him in and being at home with this record, I'm completely on the Pelicans tonight, -6, man. I like the Pelicans in this spot. I have nothing on this half, for the first half or first quarter when it comes to this game. Thoughts real quick on that total at 242. You think it's about where it should be, or it's a little too high to you?
Well, I mean, it's about where it should be. You never know if one of these teams come to play defense or not. So, I mean, I didn't bet the over, but I don't see. I wouldn't bet the under in this one, especially like I was just telling you, bro. The Wizards, they pretty much over pretty much every time, and so I mean, these are two over teams combining. That's why you have the total so high. So, I mean, it makes sense to me, and they could go over this total. They could easily go 250 in this game, where it wouldn't surprise me at all. It's just with a high total like that, I mean, they kind of sort of, have to come out and get on a good pace. You know what I'm saying? Then after that, they can just pretty much just score at will and on a flower total. But if they come out and don't really get that pace off and they're missing a few shots, it can totally screw off that high total. So, it's not one that I'm messing with, but it's high for a reason.
No, me either. Me either. And if I was to take it, like to me personally, this is a teaser night of the NBA. So I'm gonna add one of the teaser plays for you guys right now. To me, the Pelicans on a teaser, a 4-point or 5-point teaser is a play on a teaser. If you want to build a teaser, that's one of the teams right there to add. The Pelicans at -5 or -1, -1. -4 if you do a teaser. Also, is leading the under. If you do a 5-point teaser, you get that under at 248, but it's tough with this ball club. I'm gonna stay away from the total on there, but I do like the Pelicans on a teaser. If anybody's out there building a teaser, and where did he go? Ricardo, I think his name was. I think I missed you in chat already, but Ricardo, I think he said the Pacers. I mean, the Pelicans are 2-0 in revenge spots already this year. You know what I mean? So this is a revenge spot for them right here too as well. I like them here. So you know, I mean, Pelicans. Let's get it. Let's eat. Let's do this Pelicans money. But let's keep a brisk pace, man. Let's touch on this Cavaliers third game real fast. I have no play on this game at all. I have nothing on this play. I don't even know why the Thunder are -12.5. When they last time I checked, is Noel playing, or is he still sitting out? Do you know if he was game time decision beforehand? I don't know if he's playing or not.
Yeah, the last time that I seen it, it said that it was game time decision. Yeah, we got to go through these quick games, these games real quick. But yeah, to be honest with you, on this game, I don't have anything. I was thinking maybe the over, for example, that Cleveland, they have been kind of running a run and gun pace. It's just if they're making their shots. If they're making their shots, then the game will go over because OKC, they can run and gun too. You know what I'm saying? If they're making their shots, but sometimes OKC will try to lock down and play real good defense. So that's why you see the total right here kind of in the middle of the pack. It's kind of low, but then, you know what I'm saying, you have people thinking to bet the over, but it could be low for a reason. So I totally stay away from this game. I don't have a play on it at all. So, I mean, I can't really give a suggestion either way. This game is lying pretty much correctly. You know what I'm saying? Right where it should be. So I give big ups to the lines makers on this one. They got me on this one. That one's pretty much that one's tight.
Yeah, it's a tight game to me, man. Let everybody know we don't want to stay on this too long because neither one of us have a play on this game whatsoever. But if anything does come up at halftime that I see, I will tweet it out. Or Jmoney, you know, we try to get you guys something if we see any lines once the show is over with. But yeah, I'm off for that game, and he is playing Jmoney. He is in. So only people that have Alex Donalo, really. I mean, well, you know, Ferguson and Robertson are playing, but you know. So we can move on to the next one, bro. We have the game I see that a lot of people asking about in chat right now is Milwaukee, Chicago. Let me let you start this one off for us.
Oh, it ain't nothing, man. Whatever game they want, man. We'll go through all of them real quick. It ain't nothing, man. I'm sorry. You give me the Bucks right here, man. You got a question about it? Well, that's what I got to say about it. Give me the Bucks minus 14.5, man. I know it's a bunch of points, and you have to be kind of scared with some of these games laying so many points, man. But I'm on the Bucks to blow the Bulls out here, man. I know the Bulls, they can play a good game, but for the most part, that's at home. If you really look at it, I mean, especially when they put Jabari Parker in the starting lineup, they don't have any depth, bro. They wanted him coming off the bench at first, so they're giving them some scoring off the bench. They had to put him, they were doing so bad, they had to put him in the starting lineup. And they don't have nothing off the bench, man. I'm talking about they got players out there playing you ain't never even heard of, man. So I mean, I'm not saying they can ball, but they're not gonna match up well versus the Bucks right now, especially coming off their loss versus the Hornets, which they came back. They were losing by 20 and came back and damn near won that game, bro. If they play anything like that tonight and come to play, they will blow the Bulls out, bro. They were just favored by 14.5 versus the Bulls. They were on the road, you know what I'm saying? And then they were down at like about 9 or 10 to the Bulls at half. Like I say, they can play. They come out play strong at home, and then the Bucks just stop playing in the second half and end up winning by 19 points, 123 to 104. So I mean, this game they're at home and they're favored by 14.5. Give me the Bucks in this spot, man. I think they win by at least 20 points.
First half was -7. I took that as a small play for me. I'm trying to bring up all my plays. I have my cards laying around here too. It might be on the table by my wife. Can you hand me that card over there if you don't mind? But no, I like the Bucks here tonight too. The 14, I didn't jump on the 14. No, I just took the first half. Like I said, it was -7 the first half. Help me get all my plays over here. Yeah. Well, I got the first half -8. I got the Bucks first half -8. There's a play I'm on. I hear you there all the way. And Denzel Valentine just had ankle surgery, so he's gone for the year. So we don't expect him back. This Bulls team is going to be floating to mediocre, man. I think they're going to start tanking right now. I think give them about 2 more weeks. Bulls are going to start shutting it down, and they're going to try to get out here and make sure they secure. It's going to be a battle between the first-round pick between the Bulls and the Cavaliers this year. I think it's going to be. So Bulls going to shut it down a little bit. 14.5 with this Bucks team who just be rolling at home, man. They be smashing people at home. The Bucks are 10-2 at home. They're 11-5 as a favorite. They beat Chicago 123-104 on the 16th when they was -14.5 favorites then. And the total went over 225. The total sitting at 229 right now. Went over last time was at 225 when they played on the 16th. You support this over 229 tonight?
Yeah, I support the over. If I had to bet a total, I would bet the over just for the simple fact. I think the Bucks probably put up 130 points, bro, themselves. You know what I'm saying? So this one could definitely be 130 to 110. I could easily see that, and that's what I'm banking on. So I would like the over. It's moved to 230. I'm seeing 230s.
Yeah, my book, William Hill still has 229. So, hey, SBR, hit SBR up, Sportsbook review, line shot, find the best line you guys can. And you guys want to know another play I had on the teaser, this would be one of them I would add on the teaser. I would add the over in this game, teaser a few points, get it at 224, do a 5-point teaser, or maybe even add the Bucks, tease the Bucks down to a 9.5 dog or something like that. You know what I mean? So you add the Bucks and the Pelicans. That's the two teams right there you can put on the teaser if you guys listening. I'm going to add some more, but we'll be coming around to it. Yeah, I'm totally on it. I know we got to keep a brisk pace, in the words of my man Pete Loshak and Jimmy the Bag, brisk pace, because we have so many games that's starting right now for us. It is so difficult. We can't sit back and talk with the chat like we want to and do all the stuff that we want to with you guys because we have so many games that start when we come online. It is so hard to try to answer every question we see. But let's get on to the next one. Rockets and Mavs. The line was at 6. I mean, was at 5. It's moved up to 5.5 now. I love Rockets in this spot tonight. I look. I know the Mavs have been covering games. The Mavs are 6-1 ATS in their last 7 games. Rockets 5-0 straight up in the last 5 games at home versus the Mavs. Rockets are 9-1 in their last 10 versus them at 7-3 ATS. Luka, that's a big question for me. I don't know if Luka is in or not. I know if Luka's not in, that's 19 points and 6 rebounds and 4 assists that the Mavs are going to desperately be needed. I know Dennis Smith is in the lineup tonight, but usually when they play another hurt guard, that usually means the other one may sit out. So I don't know if Luka's playing, but I'm gonna definitely double check real quick.
Yeah, no, he's in. Luka is going to play. The whole reason why it went down was because they announced that Paul and Green was out, which Green isn't really a big deal, but Paul, you know what I'm saying, they announced them out at the same time. So with Chris Paul being out, me personally, I stayed away from. I still like the Rockets in this spot, man, but it would be really nice if they had Paul come back for this game. Even if he wasn't 100%, it would just be really nice. I just don't like the way it seems like Harden runs the team totally different when Paul is out. You know what I'm saying? So if Harden is off, you just never know. I did take the Rockets on the money line, strung together with some more stuff, but I don't know, man. The Mavs been playing nice. I don't think they're gonna win the game. It's just I really would like if the Rockets had Paul in this game, but I still think the Rockets should win. I mean, they usually do dominate the Mavs, but I mean, some of those times they win in a close game. You know what I'm saying? So it's still a nice little rivalry. But I'm telling you, in this game, them not having Paul really does hurt. So I know Houston coming off a little loss or whatever, but I mean, you know as well as I do, the Mavs been kind of playing. They've been playing catch up lately, bro. They've been taking money. You know what I'm saying? Like I took them. I was with the Celtics against the Mavs, and then of course the next night the Celtics want to win, but when they played against the Mavs, they didn't have none of that. You know what I'm saying? Then they go out there and blow the Pelicans out. So you just never know what you'll get from the Mavs team. But I hope the Rockets do cover tonight.
Yeah, this Mavs team is a hard team for me to cap this year. I mean, like I said before, like it's a tough one. I know this team at the beginning of the season with saying Mavs. I watched them lose some games and they come back and like I said, they won the last 6 out of 7 games. You know what I mean? They've been actually balling. I don't think Jordan is the truth. The only way I feel that the Mavericks can exploit the Rockets is if the Rockets exploit themselves. If we get a selfish-ass James Harden playing tonight where he doesn't want to pass the ball. Man, James Harden has lost about 3 or 4 games this year alone for the Rockets himself. Lost the games. I'm telling you, too much ISO ball. James Harden want to dribble, then he bounced the ball off his foot. Fast break the other way, and then he fouls. I mean, I've watched him do that about 3 or 4 times this year where he has lost games himself. They got to get the ball out of James Harden's hand. They standing around, play too much ISO ball, and he's not on fire like he was on fire last year. He looks so like it looks effortless the way he plays basketball, James Harden, but at the same time, it looks like he doesn't care at times. You know what I mean? It looks so effortless the way he hoops. And that's what concerns me. And this Mavericks team, they know they've been getting ass whooped they've been getting handed to them by a Houston Rockets team. And this is a state rivalry. I mean, you're from Dallas, so you know you got to have a rivalry over there. So that's like I'm a Beaver, but we hate the Ducks. You know what I mean? So Corvallis and Eugene, we don't mix. I mean, we hate the Ducks, but that's a whole different thing. But it's the same kind of philosophy. Y'all want to beat up on each other, and I think the Houston Rockets need to win here. I can see them coming in here pulling out this 5.5 victory. I know it's not going to be an easy one at all if you ask me, because they're going to be outnumbered totally on the guard spot over there for the Mavs. But it's going to be a dogfight. I just have to rock with the home team on this spot. That's the only way. The way I capped it had to be the home team. I couldn't take the dog in this spot.
Right. Yeah. No, it'll be really nice if with no Luka. If it was no Luka, man, oh man, it would really be nice for the Rockets. But you're right. I mean, the Rockets got to get this win coming back home or whatever. But then, that was the main thing that scared me off of it, knowing that it's an in-state rival and how well the Mavs have been playing. And if I know they probably lost them like the last 8 times. If they are going to beat them at any time, I mean, it has to be right now. I mean, we all thought, even at the beginning of the year when they were kind of struggling, I was like, I mean, they still got a nice little team. It was kind of tripped me out that they were struggling. But, I mean, they got a little team, man, to beat them. They got Jordan, Kabangwe, Capella. You know what I'm saying? They got all the guards out there. If DSJ and Luka start, you know what I'm saying, hitting their shots, if Wesley Matthews want to play defense or hit a few threes, you never know, man. So, like you say, the Rockets should come out here and get it done. Like you say, it won't be easy, though. I can't tell you that. But, I mean, the line's going down. So, if you like the Rockets, that's even better. You know what I'm saying? You might even, if you wait a little bit, you might even get them at -5.
Yeah, and Darrell Lyles, I agree with you, bro. I did take the over in this game at 217. It's at 217.5. I did jump on the over in this game right here. This was one I think I can see going over. I know the Rockets have not been an over team like we expected them to be coming off of last year and how they played, but I like the over tonight. And that'll be another team I would add on my teaser. So that'll be the Rockets. I would tease them down with the points, and I would tease the over in this game as well. So that's a 4-team right there. Rockets, the -5, the over in that game. The Bucks, if you want to add them on, and the Pelicans. That's a nice little teaser, 4 or 5-team teaser if you guys want to make that up. And also the Blazers that we're going to touch on a little bit. So you guys who are around here are talking about the Blazers. I am on the Blazers, and you know I am a native of Portland. So, yeah, I am a bias. I'm not biased in this shit. I will fade my team, and I have faded my team in cash, but tonight I'm not going to fade them. But what game have we missed, Jmoney? Oh, one more game. It's going to kick off Spurs, Wolves. You know what's interesting, bro? Since the Spurs traded Jimmy Butler, man, they've won 6 of their last 8 games. They went from being ranked 28th in defense to being ranked 2nd in defense. That's remarkable. But you know who that is? That's Covington. That's all Covington. And they went from letting opponents score 114 points a game to now opponents are only scoring 101 points a game against them. I took the under in the game at 215 between these, but 216 between this ball club at 16 and a half. I took under. Now it's at 215 and a half. Your thoughts on this game?
Yeah. First of all, real quick, shout out to my son and my mom. I know they're watching right now. They in the chat. You know what I'm saying? So what's up? Y'all already know what's up, man. Team Jordan all day. But in this game, man, come on, man, real. I told y'all, bro. After the Wolves traded Butler, they was gonna go on a run. They was gonna be nice. Come on, man. I told y'all this. And then they got two nice players to add right to their rotation, bro. They inserted them right into the rotation. They was balling immediately, man. I've been watching them. I'm talking about Covington. He fits right in with it. He plays defense. I mean, Thibodeau loves me. He plays defense. He can shoot threes. He hustles out there. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Cyrus that can hit the threes. You know what I'm saying? He can play defense too. Like along with the Wolves team that they already had, Karl Anthony Towns, Wiggins, you got Teague, you got Rose. Man, them boys kind of loaded over, man. They've been had a nice little team. They just were down. The whole Jimmy Butler thing was dragging them down. I told y'all, man, they on a little 3-game win streak. I'm on them tonight, man, versus the Spurs. I'm not worried about no Spurs, man. Then they got Pau Gasol out. I'm telling you, man, the Wolves tonight gonna cover this little 4.5, bro.
I hate this right here, Jmoney, man. We've been on a roll together, me and you, man. We've been on the same side of a lot of these bets lately, bro. But now today we got to break that thing, man. I'm definitely on Spurs plus 4.5, and I was itching to take that money line so bad I wanted to grab them. I think the Spurs come out and win this game tonight, man. That's just my personal opinion. Listen to who Minnesota has won since they've been on their little win streak. Only win that really matters to me that they have gotten since they've been on their win streak is against the Blazers. They beat the Blazers, but they beat the Cavs, Chicago, and Brooklyn twice. I mean, Brooklyn doesn't have their star player. We know that. Chicago has their own issues. And the Cavs, it's the Cavs. They're looking for a first-round draft pick next year. Minnesota is going to have their hands full a little bit with this Spurs team. Popovich is not liking this losing they're doing. They win one, lose one, win one, lose one. And somebody did bring to my attention last time these two played, it was me and Red Girl going head-to-head, and Red Girl had the Spurs, and I had the Timberwolves in this spot. Now the roles reversed, man. Now my man Jmoney, you over here on Timberwolves, and I'm over here on the Spurs side over here, man. See, one of us gonna get it, man. But I really like the under more so aside in this game, if anything. I like the under 215.5. But I do like the Spurs plus 4.5. Spurs gonna come in down here and play lockdown defense along with the Timberwolves. And I hear you there. Everything you said is valid, man. You were right about the Timberwolves going on a nice little run, and they did do that. They did go up there and win some games. But I'm just saying the competition that they played against, to me, does not really give me too much. I'm not looking too high on the victories. Like I said, Cavaliers, Bulls, Nets twice. That one Blazer win was decent. Then they go in there and lose to the Pelicans, and I think the Nuggets too during that time. Those are their two losses somewhere around there. One of those. But, yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I agree with you there. I like the under better than I like the side, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, so real quick, so the past 7 games for them has went under with the Minnesota. They've been playing incredible defense. They did beat the Pelicans. They beat Brooklyn twice, bro, which is pretty hard to do. They beat Brooklyn at home, and then they went to Brooklyn in a revenge game and win by 10, which I think was a nice little spot because the Sharks were on the Nets in that game. They beat the Pelicans. They beat the Blazers, which is a damn good team. They lost to Memphis and Denver, which are still good, pretty teams. You know what I'm saying? Denver, they lost their game by 2 points, and Denver was giving it their all in their game. That was a total circling of wagons game versus Denver. I was on Denver in that game, and they still made it close. That's the game that I knew that the Wolves were ready to play, bro. Because like I say, I was on Denver in that game, and the Wolves were damn near finna win that game, bro. In Denver, there was like it was a must-win game, like game of the year type stuff, and Denver ended up pulling it out. Then, I mean, so I know Minnesota had been playing teams like that, but they've been playing whoever in front of them. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, they just played 3 cupcakes. They beat all of them. You know what I'm saying? I think they're going to beat the Spurs tonight, bro. This is their last game of their 4-game road trip. I always fade the Spurs, you know what I'm saying, the last game of road trip. This is still an pretty old team. Like you say, they haven't been winning back-to-back. It's been win-loss, win-loss. Well, guess what? They just won their last game versus the Bulls, which they barely won by 1 point in Chicago. They're not finna beat the Wolves tonight, bro. I mean, I feel you on that, but if they win tonight straight up, I owe you 50 push-ups, bro. And that's for real there. I can't see the Spurs.
Yeah, man, you gotta get some of that back, bro.
Listen, real quick. They already beat Minnesota this year by 4 points. You know what I'm saying? That's when they still had the whole Jimmy Butler stuff going on. Not now, man. I'm sorry, Spurs, but this time you're on the road. Last game of a road trip. this one could get ugly. I'm on the Wolves -4.5. Cash it.
And this is my final play for you as a teaser. They take the Spurs, tease them up 5. You got them at 9.5. That's my final teaser play right there. If I had our teaser under to 210. I mean, to 220.5. You know what I mean? But I hear what you're saying there. They have beat cupcakes, and they are playing better ball. They got Forbes starting tonight for the Spurs out there. No Gasol, man. That shows you how crazy this old ass man Gasol is. How it really affects the team, but it affects their spacing. The Spurs has no spacing right now. It's remarkable how LaMarcus Aldridge goes from being a power forward to now not knowing what his role is. Like, he don't know if he's, like I say, he don't know if he's supposed to rebound, score points. He's confused out there right now, man. He's very confused. And the Raptors look like they make the best decision by getting rid of DeRozan. I mean, that's how it's looking right now. DeRozan isn't clutch like he was. He kind of looked like he lost a little bit of step. Maybe not lost a step, but maybe he lost a little bit of confidence. You know what I mean? That's what I feel. He showed himself, and he's trying to prove himself when he has called some games a few times, last-minute shots that could have tied games in overtime. DeRozan has cost his team that. It's going to be a good game, man. I think this might be one of the best games of the night, the Spurs Minnesota Timberwolves game tonight. It might be a great matchup. It might be a great game to watch. But that's my last little ticket. I mean, one of my last little plays that you guys did make a teaser. Hey, we got through it, bro. I see somebody did hop on the Knicks. They said they hopped on the Knicks plus 23.5. Nice bet. Knicks only down by 22 right now. So, hey, I mean, they should be able to pull it back and do something. Down by 20 right now. So, hey, I got fingers crossed for you, man. And back at my line right now, if you guys grab the Hornets, like we said, in play -5.5, -6. They up by 4 right now, getting ready to go to the halftime. So they fought right back in there, man. So let's get it, Jmoney. Let's eat, man.
Let's get it. Hey, you know I love this play, man. Like I say, I mean, I'm trying not to look at it too hard, but hey, I'm on them Hornets tonight, man. I need them to come back, man. They better quit playing. I can't say what I want to say, man, because my son watching. But hey, man, y'all Hornets, y'all better quit playing, bro. It's about the Jordan team tonight, man. Y'all are the Jordan team of the league, man. Y'all wearing on y'all jerseys, man. Come on, just come on, man. Come on. I already said if they weather that storm at first anyway, that I feel like that's exactly what I said. If they up by 4 and 5 at half, bro, it's gonna be ugly for the Hawks in second half, especially. Like I told you last night, I hope they win the game, which I didn't want them to take your money, but I was hoping that they won that game because it's all the more of a letdown spot for them tonight, man. The Hornets finna blow them boys out, man.
Hey, Jay, my man said you better do this now because of Kawhi.
You said what?
Our man Gregory said you gonna grab you some New Balances because of Kawhi.
Oh no, man. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, I used to wear Nikes and J's, but I'm gonna be honest with you. If you catch me right now without some J's, I'll probably give you my whole 2-week paycheck. If you catch me right now without a pair of J's on, I'll give you my whole 2-week paycheck.
No doubt, everybody. I'm sorry about that Jazz game, man. We pushed that first half, man. We pushed it at -1. They pushed it. Man, you know what, bro? That was a low-scoring ass first quarter between the Jazz and the Nets, man. 17-16. That's the first quarters of the whole all year so far already to come out, man. At 17-16, man. They scored what 33 points the first quarter. That's pretty fucking low. If anybody had that under in that game, that first quarter, bravo. I expected the Jazz to be at least be up by 3 or 4, but they up by 1. We push it. I'd rather push than lose. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that was a nice comment by Gregory, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't even know that Kawhi was with New Balance. That's a nice little fit. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing players starting to go with Puma and somebody else, you know what I'm saying, other than Nike and Adidas, and you know what I'm saying? Well, people don't even go to Reebok anymore. So that's nice to see somebody that's going, you know what I'm saying, that's getting a little going outside the box or whatever. But that's pretty nice, man. But yeah, it's Jordan all day over here. My bad. My phone had went dead, man. I had to pull the chat back up, man. I had to tell my girl, let me see her phone real quick so I could look at the chat.
No. I feel you there. No. I got the chat going over here, laptop, tablet, phone, TV, bro. So I'll be having so much stuff. I swear, bro, I think my light bill this year this month gonna be like $400. So we got a call here too. I turn the heat on, off. AC on, off, lights, everything running. My son don't turn his Xbox One off. None of that shit, bro. My light bill gonna be through the roof, so I definitely gotta get some victories tonight. Definitely gotta get some because a lot Nevada Energy be wanting their light. They want their money. They don't play about their money. The light company up here don't play about their money. They want all that shit. But
right.
Let's move to it, man. Let's move to it, man. These games are getting ready to start, kick off for us. We got some stuff getting ready to go on halftime. It was one of these games on the card that the last 2 games I didn't. Well, I didn't really jump into the Spurs, Suns Clippers games. I didn't cap that one too much, but I did cap these Blazers, man. I am definitely on my Blazers tonight. First quarter, first half, and full. I know Miami has been winning games. Miami has been overachieving. But if you guys have ever had the opportunity, if anybody in my chat or anybody around ever been to a Blazers game, I mean, from when we was in the Memorial Coliseum Garden to the Moda Center now, man, we are a different team at home. All right, and it's the same with the Seattle Seahawks. You know what I mean? The Seahawks have that, what's it, the 13th man, whatever they have up there for a reason, man. We are different at home. Way different at home. Give me my Blazers here, man. I think the Blazers just mopped the floor with this fucking Miami Heat, with this Orlando team. And isn't Isaac sitting out too? Isaac is out tonight. So, last time I checked, Isaac was out, and let me make sure that Nurkic is actually playing. But even if Nurkic don't play, man, we got Harkless out there, man, to be able to put a body on somebody. So I still like the Blazers to roll tonight.
Yeah, nah, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I love the Blazers here. I didn't triple up on it like you did, but I mean, if I had it like that right now, I probably would have, because this is a total Blazer spot. I mean, they've lost 3 straight to pretty good teams. You know what I'm saying? All of them were pretty good. They lost to the Bucks, which me and you were on the Bucks in this game. You know what I'm saying? They just came off a real grueling road trip, and so that was the second to the last game of their road trip. It was a revenge spot for the Bucks. They were on the back-to-back. Me and you were all over the Bucks in that game, and they lost by 43 points. You know what I'm saying? It was pretty bad. Then they turned around 2 days later, or got 1 day rest, and then played Golden State, you know what I'm saying, and then lost that game by 28 points. Then they played the Clippers, which is top of the West right now, and it was a pretty tough game. I actually thought they were going to get it done. I thought they were going to circle the wagon in that game, you know what I'm saying, like you say, coming back to the house, but it was their first game after their long road trip, so they probably weren't just totally focused. When you come back off a long road trip like that, and you know what I'm saying, you're at your house, it's pretty much like another road game. You're not used to being there. So I mean, they got a little game under their belt. You know what I'm saying? Lost that game, lost a close game versus a real good Clippers team. And this Magic team, man, I'm telling you, they're not ready tonight, man. They're not. I know they've been playing good. They've been on the West Coast here for a little while. You know what I'm saying? They played Denver. They got blew out by Denver. Played a real good game versus Lakers. You know what I'm saying? Beat them. They played a real good game versus the Warriors. They pretty much barely lost that game. They barely covered. They've been playing real good lately. But I'm telling you, man, this ain't the game for them tonight. I like Portland tonight at home. I know they already beat them this season. It's kind of a revenge spot for Orlando. But if they beat them by 14 already in their house, and then you come back home pissed off of 3 losses from 3 real good teams that the Magic don't compare anything to, man. I love the Blazers in this spot.
Yeah, Blazers are 12-8 this year right now. I mean, hold on, I'm going to the head-to-head. I'm looking at the raw notes. Blazers 4-5 ATS last 10 games versus this ball club. Blazers have been able to containing the perimeter shots from the Magic, man. The Magic has only made 73 three-pointers out of 220 three-pointers versus the Trailblazers. Blazers have put up 104 versus this ball club. Blazers are going to shoot the lights out, man. Orlando is 6-1 ATS like last 7 games. They're 4-2 ATS. They last 6 games on the road. They're 5-16 straight up. They last 21 games on the road. They're 1-5 straight up in Portland. And they're 1-4-4 ATS when playing Portland in Portland. Blazers, man, we won a 6 ATS in the last 7 games. When you know when them teams need that one victory to put them back, and we always bring up those one spots to get a team back on track tonight, like we think the Pelicans, that's a spot for the Pelicans tonight to get back on track. I think tonight's a trip for Blazers to get back on track. 9 isn't bad, and no Isaac down there to contend with, and Nurkic is playing tonight. So, yeah, I like the Blazers, man. I love my Blazers here, man. The way we space. And for some reason, Lillard passes at home, but he doesn't pass the ball on the road. It's the weirdest fucking shit. He passes at home, but he doesn't pass on the road. So I expect good ball movement tonight from the Trailblazers. Any thoughts on the total in this game tonight, Jmoney?
I'm going to be honest. I don't have any thoughts on the total. Both teams play good defense, but, I mean, Portland could come out making everything. They could come out real hot. The total has been bet down 2 full points. So I mean, Orlando. That's one thing I can say about them. They always keep themselves in every game because they play really good defense. You know what I'm saying? You don't really find too many teams like that, and I think that's a lot to their coach. A lot of people say, "What's up with Orlando this year? Why they're playing so well?" They got a new coach. You know what I'm saying? You have to look at all type of different stuff. The past few years, they had Indiana Pacers old coach. I can't even get his name. It's like something start with a V, but They got Steve Clifford now, the old Hornets coach. I mean, he's gonna have his teams playing defense. You see what I'm saying? So that's always gonna keep them in games. And Portland, they're real good perimeter defenders. But Orlando really makes most of their points inside the paint. So if it just depends if Portland gonna trade baskets with them or they gonna just lock them down. But I can't say anything on the total. But I love the Blazers in this game. I don't see how they don't get it done. 3 straight wins. This is a total circle the wagons spot for Portland, and it's a bad spot for Orlando. They've been on the West Coast for a nice little while now, so I would just take the Blazers here.
Yeah, and the point like about the perimeter shooting, the Blazers. That's how the Blazers are going to win this game. They're going to just outshoot them. They're going to outshoot this Orlando Magic from the 3-point line. Wouldn't be surprised if the Blazers have at least 7 or 8 more 3-pointers by halftime in this game tonight before it come up. Blazers going to outshoot this ball club, this Magic ball club. Magic, they play inside out, but the fact that we actually have Harkless back too tonight is going to help. You know, I mean, he does play nice defense. He's not afraid to throw a body. The man flops perfectly. He knows how to flop it. He doesn't even a real flopper, but he likes to body you. You go, I'll tell you, like the flop. You know what I mean, man. You make the game right. You got to have your whole game right. You know, everything got to be right. But I like Harkless, and being at home too. Harkless plays high. Y'all, I mean, I know everybody may not smoke bud. Y'all might be offended by this, but he plays loaded. He plays high every single game, and I love NBA players when they are smoked out on that good tree. They play a whole different kind of game, especially at home. And if you're from Portland, I've been to Portland. We have the best tree in the world. Granted, world. Dallas. Y'all might have a little something, but y'all ain't got nothing on us, though, Jmoney. Y'all ain't got nothing on us. But anyway, I love it, man. Give me the Blazers tonight, man.
Right, yeah. No, we can't compete with none of that, man. It's legal where you at. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, this is a total Blazer spot, man. Total. So, I mean, I don't think that the Magic, they're not ready for this. I mean, they're not ready in this game. And then, like you say, they do got Mo Harkless. You know what I'm saying in there. So. It's a real nice spot for the Blazers tonight, man. You gotta love it.
All right, I'm looking at it, man. Before I even think about it, I'm already on these Hornets. As like I said already, full game on -12. They're up 6 at halftime. Right now, it's sitting at 5.5 second half. Man, give me that second half, 5.5 minus the Hornets as a game I'm gonna take. As well as this other halftime game, real quick, Jmoney. We have the 76ers up by 20 right now. And they are sitting at even. It's even for this ball game right now. I'm not jumping on nothing. I think the best bet is to play this game. The 76ers Knicks game is the best bet would be to play it and make your own number. Find what number suits you and what you trust and play it that way.
I would take second half Knicks. I would recommend taking second half Knicks at a pick. That's what I would do.
Yeah, and Ron put up too. He said Magic got rid of Harkless. He gonna be pumped. Yeah, Harkless gonna be balling tonight, man. The Blazers gonna roll tonight, man. Hey, everybody at home, man. You know they won't. I keep thinking they want chalupas. It's not chalupas no more. What is it? Whoppers back? What they get at home, babe? Whoppers?
Shit, I want a Whopper too.
Shit, I'm asking. I want a Whopper too. I want some Popeyes, bro. I was they're talking about Popeyes all night on the thing. I want Popeyes right now, bro. Right now, you know, love that chicken from Popeyes. You know the commercial.
Right, you gotta have the hot sauce, man. Come on, you gotta have the hot sauce. You can't have no Popeyes chicken without no hot sauce, man. Don't let them have a little spicy packets, man. Look, ask them for the spicy packets.
Right, yeah. You know, being black, I don't do no Cajun sparkle. That's MSG that give me high blood pressure, so I gotta have my hot sauce. You know what I mean? Gotta have it. But and real quick though, Jmoney, the total in the Knicks game is at 109.5 second half. The 76ers already put up almost close to 70 points this first half. Knicks, I'm gonna put up 50. Defense for the 76ers team has dropped too. Covington is big. I mean, so I'm not really hating your Minnesota pick at all. But the 76ers, with being 10th in defense, before the Butler trade to after trading Butler, they jumped to 26th in defense. That's 16 spots away. Do you see this second half going over 109 points?
Yeah, that's a big swing in defense, man. This type of stuff you have to look at. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just look at regular stats. You have to look, especially like after midseason trades, especially as big as Butler, you have to look at their stats after they have them, how he gets acclimated to their team, and which the defense could change after a while, but right now it's not fixed at all, and their depth is nowhere near the same. And the Wolves defense, just like that, overnight, it's been upgraded. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, people really talked down on Covington when he was in Philly, and now he kind of sort of really making a big impact on the team. I mean, not really just huge impact, but he went there pretty much overnight and started making impact. I mean, I don't want to say nothing, man, but Minnesota is doubling boys up right now, 14-7, the Spurs. But I would definitely take the over in this. I would probably say Knicks and I would say strongly play over 109 in the second half because, I mean, it's already, 116 right now. At 109, that's I like the over at the beginning of the game. The only reason why it's that low because the teams only scored 48 points in this second quarter. They probably will score at least 50, you know what I'm saying, 5 in each one of these third and fourth quarters. I would take over 109 right now in this game because that's pretty much saying the full game at like 225. So, I mean, I would take over 109 second half.
You take it. I took the over 109 second half. And I also took the Hornets -5.5 second half. So those are my two plays for these halftime games. Now, you make an excellent point. While you were saying that, I was over here thinking like Jmoney is right. Motherfuckers, you know what I mean? Yeah, I love that, bro. I'm definitely on that over second half 109. Let's touch on this last game though, real quick, big dog. We got Suns and Clippers, man. I don't really have a play on this game at all. I mean, just me personally, I like the Clippers in this spot. I just don't like the line. I don't like the 11.5 number. It's a high number, you ask me. Suns made the game yesterday competitive. I took them to beat the Pacers yesterday without their star, but they couldn't beat the Pacers yesterday without their star. And this Clippers team does play better defense than most of these ball clubs out here. They're a top defensive team as well in the league. Struggling, though, with the offense, if you ask me. 11.5, do you think that's suitable? Do you like that? Do you think it's a stay away game or what?
I don't know, bro. It's so tough. I mean, I guess I would have to say if I was to lean anything to would be the over. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, I know that this is such a tricky game, man. I don't. To be honest, I don't have any recommendation. The reason why this line is 12 is you have a fourth rated power rated team, and then like a 30th rate, like you know what I'm saying, one's the last in the league. So even though the Suns can play well sometimes, if you really look at it, I mean, they're supposed to get blown out in this spot. It's just you never really know when the Suns are gonna come to play. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, they went into Milwaukee and beat them. And so if they play like that, then obviously going to cover the spread. But, I mean, we all know that the Clippers are a better team, especially right now, and they're at home. So I know it's a large spread. But, I mean, I wouldn't mess with the spread. I would just probably say there would be points in this game for the simple fact that I know that the Suns, they can – when they're hitting baskets, you know what I'm saying, they'll try to run up and down the court with you. But when they have a lead, that's when they'll slow the pace down. But if they don't have a lead or they're playing from behind, they're running up and down the court. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think they'll be playing with a lead in this game. I think they'll be running. If I was to recommend anything, it would have to be on the total. It would have to be on the over because we know the Clippers, even though they have Beverly in them, before the last game where they went under, which was a big game versus Portland, before that, 7 games flew over the total, and everything was like over 220. The lines were over 220, except for the game versus Memphis. I mean, and that was Memphis, but it went into overtime, and it still went over. So, I mean, Clippers have been an over team lately, which is pretty crazy, seeing that their coach is Doc Rivers. He's the defensive coach, but they've been flying over the total, man. I would have to look at over. I wouldn't mess with the points in this game.
Yeah, I just have no play on this. I had a buddy telling me, man, tonight I took the Suns yesterday for a victory. He was telling me tonight was the night to take the Suns at +600 to win the game, but he couldn't really tell me why. He was like, I like the spot for the Suns tonight. I think the Clippers come out flat. I'm not jumping on him +600, but if he cash, he cash. I mean, we've been hearing some crazy stuff when it comes to the Suns, and people want their money lines for some reason. The other day they came through against the Bucks. You know what I mean? So I'm a little iffy tonight. But it is a back-to-back night, you know what I mean, for this ball, and that's going to be tough right there, you know what I mean? Against the team who's going to be in your face, how they're going to pressure you, they're going to be on you, they're going to swarm you. You're not going to be able to get easy open looks against this Clippers team the way Doc Rivers has his defense set up. It's going to be tough. If I was to make a play on this, I would take the over like you said.
Exactly. That's a tough little spot. To me looking at the game, to be honest with you, I mean, like I say, someone could have a different read on the game. They could have a different angle, some that I'm not looking at. I'm just not interested in it. So I didn't even look that deeper into it. I'm not finna go super deep into it if I don't even like it, you know what I'm saying? The way that it looks, period. So I mean, me looking at the game, the Suns had came off a 4-game road trip, you know what I'm saying? Then they came home and faced Indiana, and then now they're heading right back on the road, you know what I'm saying, again on a back-to-back. So if anything, I feel like it would be a worse spot for the Suns. But I mean, the whole thing is they could still cover the game. But I don't know about them winning the game. I mean, I think that's kind of a long shot, them beating the Clippers at home, and the Clippers being the more rested team, the better defensive team. And I mean, even though the Suns have been playing good offense, the Clippers are a better offensive team. I mean, so I don't know, man. I couldn't see the Suns win this game straight up, but like you say, they went and beat the Bucks. So you never know what could happen.
Yeah. I'm definitely off of it, man. It's not a game that I like at all. It's not something I'm high on. So it's one of those games. So it's the last game of the day. So I think our money's in the games that's on right now for us, and jumping on some of these second halves. We have so many games that's getting ready to go in halftime in a little bit. I will be on Twitter, try to give out a few plays. Look for a couple spots to get some money in tonight. That's it, Jmoney, man. I got nothing else for us, man. You got any look ahead spots for tomorrow, bro?
No, I don't right now. I can look at it real quick. I know I have one for today, man. I hope that one come through for us. Let me look at it.
I like LA tomorrow.
Which one? The Lakers?
Yeah, versus Pacers, because Oladipo's still out tomorrow, correct?
Yeah, I think I saw he's still out. Yeah, so yeah, oh yeah, no, definitely the Lakers. And to be honest with you, before I had even looked at who the Lakers played the next game, I was already gonna be on them. And then it's a home game, and then it's a short spread. I know that Indiana got a good little team, but like I told you, they're not gonna win every game without Oladipo. If Oladipo's still out, I'm on the Lakers minus 4.5 for sure tomorrow. Sure.
Me as well. That's definitely a spot I'm looking at it. I know tomorrow's a back-to-back game as well for the Clippers. They play the Kings tomorrow.
Yeah,
I want to really pay attention to what the Clippers do tonight, because Kings tomorrow just may be a money line play for us tomorrow on a Thursday night. You know what I mean? And tomorrow, Thursday night football, I want to give a shout out to my man Kush, man. I don't have his stuff right up here right now. I meant to head up his Twitter. I'll tag him out there, but that's my guy Kush, man. I've been playing PS4 with this guy for years. He stumbled across the show. Been watching SBR. He didn't know we had this show at all, Jmoney, until one day he was in chat like, hold on. P, is that you? You know what I mean? I'm pulling the P on PS4, but he put me up on the Saints, man, for Thursday night football, man. Saints was sitting at plus 7.5, and the last time I checked, was Zeke is questionable tomorrow as well. I love the Saints. I don't know who's gonna stop this Saints team from scoring. I know damn sure it's not gonna be the Dallas Cowboys tomorrow, man. So yeah, I'm definitely on the Saints on Thursday night football tomorrow.
Yeah, I like the Saints too, man. They way too their offense is rolling way too much. The Cowboys, even if they had everybody in, they wouldn't be able to score enough points to hang with the Saints unless there's some fishy stuff going on. And you do have that with the NFL. That's why I totally stay away. I know I say that I won't bet NFL tomorrow. I'm gonna look deeper into it. I'm be honest with you, I know I live in Dallas and I might lose some followers, but I really don't like the Cowboys. So I'm gonna be going for the Saints just for the simple fact that I hope they just blow the Cowboys out. So I know I don't bet on NFL no more and I don't watch it. But I might have to bet on the Saints tomorrow for the simple fact. I hope they win by at least 2 touchdowns, man. I hope they curb stomp them boys. I mean, I know it's tough. My hate drives for them deep, but I gotta take the Saints tomorrow. And that line for the Kings game is already too low. They on a back-to-back. How you got the line out? This team hadn't even played the game tonight. You know what I'm saying? So Kings money line tomorrow, man. I'm saying it now. Kings money line tomorrow and the Lakers, and it might be a nice little 2-team parlay, but their line is already too low. I mean, I know it's a back-to-back. They don't have to travel too far, but come on, man. The Kings at home, I'm a fade the Clippers tomorrow. I'm taking Kings money line, and I'm taking the Lakers minus 4.5.
You know what? I'm gonna jump on tonight too before this Kings line move. Before I even see anything coming from this Clippers thing. Yeah, I'm gonna jump on the Clippers. I mean the Kings too as well, and the Lakers minus 4.5. I might hold off on LA because I'm gonna do some research real quick to make sure that Vic is not playing tomorrow. You know, what I mean, he's definitely out. I know Lakers don't have Lonzo. He's gonna play through his little hurt ankle, supposedly from reports. Hey, I still like Lakers tomorrow at home in this spot versus a Pacers team who won 2 games, which they shouldn't have won, but they won both of those games. So it is what it is. We was on one of them yesterday, and the day before we faded them yesterday. So it is what it is. I think tomorrow's a nice spot to fade them. Let them know where to find you at, Jmoney.
Oh man, y'all can find me on Twitter at Jmoney is money, man. We got new stuff coming, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna have some new content coming for y'all, man. We trying to make this show better and better every single day. So you know what I'm saying? We doing it for y'all. We trying to come together, you know what I'm saying? SBR, everybody, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate everybody for looking out for me. Y'all find me on Twitter at Jmoney is money. It's JAY money is money.
For sure, for sure. I'm the man, King Real, man. Make sure you guys go line shop at SBR Sportsbook Review. Make sure you guys do all your line shop odds there. Make sure you guys go get SBR Pro. I heard word there's another poker tournament coming up, so make sure you guys keep your ears out, the eyes out for that. And I'm King Real. You can find me on Twitter, man. This is me and Jmoney. The beginning and the start to the new Money Gang Inc. We coming at y'all fast, hard, and trying to get these dollars and get these ducats. Missed my college plays. They already get started. So if you guys saw me on Twitter, I did give a play out earlier of college. But I'm King Real. That's my man, Jmoney. Look for us on Twitter in a little bit. I may drop a little second half play on some of these games, man. Good luck. God bless everybody, man, and have a great night. And a shout out to my man, Dave LA's daughter, man. Happy birthday to you. She turned 5. So shout out to my man, Dave LA's young girl. God bless her, man. You have a beautiful daughter, man. You and your family, man. Wish y'all the best, man. Deuces, everybody.